Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Your old buddy Tim back with another before video. I am in a home that was recently purchased by one of my clients here, and they are about to start renovation to turn this into something really, really nice. This is a part of town, South Huntsville, called Jones Valley. This particular home is on Chandler Drive. Now, this neighborhood here in Jones Valley, particular Chandler Drive, it is an older neighborhood, but the values have just exploded recently. You've got homes here on Chandler, really big, large homes. You've got $500,000, $700,000 homes and up. And so the value here in this part of town has really risen because a lot of flippers and remodelers are buying these big homes and doing a full remodel on them and increasing the value exponentially, which means a lot. So I want to give you a tour of this home. This is about 4,000 square feet. I think it's 5 bedrooms, 3 or 4 baths, got a big deck outside, a good sized lot, although most of the backyard is unusable. A lot of these homes here in Jones Valley are built on the sides of hills, and the yards are literally just boulders. And that's going to be the case here. But people still love them. You're going to hear the chirp of a smoke detector reminding us that it needs batteries. But otherwise, I want to give you a tour of this home. I like touring these older homes. This home was probably built, gosh, 70s maybe. I'll have to check that, but I know it's at least 50 to 60 years old. And it is one of the older homes that has not been remodeled. It has had some fresh paint here and there. It's had some carpet updates over the years, but the layout is original. You're going to see a lot of walls. You're going to see a lot of rooms. You're going to see a lot of dark hardwoods and that sort of thing. So I really like older homes because I think they have character. You know, these new homes, I've said this over and over on the channel, these new homes are a lot like new cars. There's just no design. They all look alike. You can go in these neighborhoods of these cookie cutter red brick homes. They all look alike. But when you get into an older neighborhood like this, the homes really had character. Every home in this neighborhood is different. And again, we're going from, smaller 2,000 square feet homes up to homes in this neighborhood that I think go in the 5, 6, 7,000 square foot range. And I'll show you a couple of those when we look outside. So, all right, so let's start the tour. This is the before video of the Chandler Road remodel, and we're going to take a look at the house right now. All right, guys, we're going to start our tour as we always do from the front entrance of the home. Let me turn you around, show you the foyer. There is the foyer. There is the front of the home I showed you. We are very much on little hills and mountains here. So you can see you have to actually come down steps, come down the driveway to get to the front of the home. And those homes there are further on up the mountain. One thing about this area, though, because of the terrain, quite often you will have foundation issues in these older homes. So that's something we always want to check because, time and the earth settling and that sort of thing can really wreak havoc on an older home. So this is the foyer. I like that light. Now, there is some fresh paint here. The former owner, I think, had a mind to remodel the house on her own and did do some paint. So this part of it looks nice. The carpet here is newer, so it has had some updates. But as you come in the foyer, we are going to take a left, and this would have been the traditional living room. And remember, when this home was built, walls were everything, the number of rooms. But this is a really good size living room here. Home's got good light. The windows have been replaced at some point, so that's good. That's a big expense. Of course, older homes, you have the popcorn. I'm not sure what my client's going to do, but if we were flipping this home, we would get rid of that popcorn. It's a big expense, scraping popcorn, but it makes such a big difference in the look and feel of the home. Popcorn really dates a home. All right, so open up into the dining room here. The dining room does have carpet, chair rail. So again, a really good-sized dining room, living room combination. This house has really good square footage. And the layout is not bad. I mean, typically, you know, we would come into a home and start opening up walls and that sort of thing. This area is not terrible. Now the kitchen needs a little bit of help. So we're going to go on through to the kitchen. And original hardwoods are not in bad shape at all. I think they will clean up nicely. But this is the kitchen. And it's not a small kitchen. I mean, as houses go, you have to remember when this house was built, the emphasis was not put on the kitchen like it is today. So, but all in all, this is not a bad sized kitchen. You've got a room for a breakfast nook here. You got good light. I'll show you the outside. There is the deck. You can see we are very much on a mountain, and some really big homes out there. I'll show you in just a second. So looking at the kitchen from this point of view, you know, from a remodel standpoint, these cabinets are not terrible. A lot of folks think that you have to go in and tear out old cabinets and replace with new. Well, let me tell you, cabinets are expensive. So what I would do, these cabinets do not look that old except for that little replacement door. I would paint these cabinets. I'd probably paint them white. You got a lot of good counter space. Of course, come in here with some granite or quartz. Appliances are older, of course. They will need to be replaced. Check out this stove. A Frigidaire, custom deluxe, automatic cooking. You see this, boys and girls? This was called a timer. Yeah, boys and girls, it was a timer. A lot like a clock. All right, so even for the day, I mean, that had a double oven. That's pretty uptown. So, all right, so from here, we go into what would be the den. And again, remember when these houses were built, people loved the living room and they loved the den. Typically, the living room was the sitting room. It's where you would have company come in and just kind of hang out. It was a formal living room. I know a lot of folks back then that didn't even use their living room. The furniture was covered in plastic, but they would use the den. So nice wood burning fireplace. You've got some built-ins here. Again, the original hardwood floors, not in bad shape at all. I think these will refinish out nicely. It does have the old bamboo-ish wallpaper. I remember when this was all the rage. So that would be stripped off, of course. You know, a lot of cosmetics in an older home like this. You're going to do a lot of painting, and that includes a lot of trim. Bedrooms are all down this way. So you've got a nice hallway, and here is the bath. Now, this is the shared bath, but it does have double vanities. You know, I would paint those vanities. I would replace the countertop. I would replace the mirror. I would replace those booby lights. And those are booby lights, guys. So I've got a pantry here, tub shower insert, which looks really good. This is newer, and it doesn't look like it was really ever used much. So that's nice. New toilet here. So that's going to cut down on our remodel expense. Nice. All right, and then large bedrooms. This is bedroom number 1. It's probably 15 by 15. This bedroom is larger than a lot of master bedrooms I see in new construction. So, all right, bedroom number 2. Okay. The house is not in bad shape, I got to tell you, for the age of the house. A lot of little things, but from a cosmetic standpoint, and again, they did do some paint. So, windows are, again, new. This would be the master. Now, this is something that's wonky and going to need some attention. This is the master suite, the ensuite. It is tiny, very cramped, okay? We've got a single vanity there, mirror, and then you've got this really narrow space. There's a stand-up shower here for some reason. And then there is a tub shower insert there. And then the toilet is there. So I do not know why this is here. So I am pretty sure that when the remodel starts, all of this is going to come out. They're going to completely tear this out because it's a complete waste of space and completely in this shower. Doesn't make sense. So all this will come out. I'm sure they'll do a double vanity, new lights, new sink. So even though the space looks cramped now, there's good space here. This can be turned into a nice master ensuite. ensuite, French for bathroom. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. All right. So let's take a look outside, and then we're going to go in the basement because there's still a whole lot more to this house to see. All right, so we're going back through the den area here. Closet there to the right, and we're going to go out and take a look at the view from the deck. Opens, says me. All right. I remember the first time I looked at this house, I was a little afraid to even step out on the deck. I'll show you under in a minute. So they did have this awning up here. Time and wind has really done a toll. But I want you to look at the houses around this one. Take a look at that. Isn't that nice? Nice pool. And this is what's on the back side. So these are the kind of homes that we have up here on Chandler. And so I'm going to give you a view of the backyard. Now I mentioned that, you know, there's a lot of boulders and you can see them down through there. A lot of boulders down here, but there is some flat space. This is a really good sized lot. I don't remember the exact dimensions, but it is at least, I would think, half an acre. Okay. So nice. I mean, this really is like being up in the mountains. I love it up here. So give you a look at the house though. Now this is a full brick house and not in bad shape. We have had the inspections done. There's no foundation issues. The roof is older, but we couldn't find any leaks. So I really like the outdoor space, although that deck still makes me nervous. So, all right, so now we are going to take a look at the basement and see what's waiting for us down there. Okay, let me get some lights turned on here. Let me show you outside quickly. This is going to be the lower level of that yard and that deck. All right. Okay, so this is outside under the deck where I just was. And I just want to give you a closer view of the yard. I really like that house right there. All right. So really pretty. I mean, this alone will sell this house once it is remodeled. You know, this, that made me a little nervous. I would not go up on that catwalk, that's for damn sure. All right. But a really good outdoor space. And I'm going to show you what's inside in the basement here. All right, so coming back in, laundry is here. Let's see if I can get some lights turned on. There we go. So coming from downstairs, got this really large room here. Now we are in the basement. All right, but ceilings are pretty high in this basement. This would make a really great party room, game room. There's a little bar there. Good space. And that is the HVAC closet. And then more rooms. Now, this is what's interesting about a lot of these older homes is they just go on and on and on. And you never know what you're going to find. Sometimes I'm afraid to go in these rooms. So anyway, this door is coming off of the stairwell. So you can see this is the garage. Now, what they've done is they have put walls in between the bays for some reason and just filling them up with junk. Now, this is a huge space. I mean, this literally, you could fit 2 big-ass SUVs end to end in this bay. And then this one, they've just got it all full of storage. This is a standard 1-car bay. Looks like the garage doors are new, which is good. There's a sprinkler system. Oh, I need to go through this. It's a good thing I don't scare easy. All right, so good space. That goes outside. Okay, so, you know, I'm not sure how much remodel will take place down here. I think they will clean it out because this, you could even enclose this and make it livable space if you wanted to. Go back this way. What's that? That is just storage. And now we are going to go back out this way. HVAC works really well. And then we've got even more rooms down here. This is the bathroom. Now remember, this is a 5-bedroom home. And so this would be the downstairs bathroom. Got a shower insert there. Got another bedroom here. It looks like they've just been kilsing the walls. But good size. And then we finally have the 5th bedroom here. Yeah. So not terrible at all. This house has a ton of potential. Now, is it going to be cheap to remodel? No. It's going to be pretty costly to remodel, even with, you know, what they've done. Honestly, the painting that they've done really was probably wasted time because I would anticipate that the client is going to come back in and just start over and repaint anyway. I mean, they may try to save some of it, but just a lot to be done. All right, so quick review. Good bones, large house, 4,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3.5, 4 baths. Structurally, it checked out good. I said the roof is not new, but it is not leaking. The foundation is good. So a lot of this is going to be cosmetic. So a lot of paint, a lot of flooring. I think there's also going to have to be some electrical updates. You know, one of the things that I always do in my flips is I replace all of the light switches and covers. See how yellowed they get? Just to update those things make a huge difference in a remodel. So, yeah, so let's go back in the kitchen and we will wrap it up. All right, guys, that completes the before walkthrough of the Chandler Drive project. Now, just to remind you, it's about 4,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3.5, 4 baths, a big project. But I think it's a project that's going to pay off really well for the client. Again, a lot of it is cosmetic, paint, flooring. You know, I would scrape popcorn. I'm not sure they will. Scraping popcorn is not cheap because when you scrape it, you also have to patch and paint the ceiling. So in a 4,000 square foot home, you could easily spend $10,000 just on scraping popcorn. And then you're going to have, you know, $3 or $4 a square foot to paint, and then you're going to have $3 or $4 a square foot for flooring. So the remodel on this home could add up. They're going to have to update the kitchen. The good news is the cabinets are good. Just some paint on the cabinets, some countertop, flooring, appliances have to be updated. So just the kitchen alone could be $10,000, 5 to 10. Then you've got the bathroom. So it really depends on the level of remodel the client decides to do. But if I was to just ballpark budget the remodel of this house, we're probably looking at $75,000 to make it as pristine as it should be. The good news is there was a lot of upside in this neighborhood. This home, after remodel, could be well over $500,000 in this neighborhood. So, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the before. Once the work is done, I will, of course, do an after video to let you take a look at that. Hey, don't forget, if you like what we do here on the channel, do me a favor, click the thumbs up, click the little bell, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video. And don't forget, we've got Revolved Realty here in Huntsville. We work with a lot of folks who are relocating here for work, school, retirement. We also work with a lot of investors. That's actually how I met this investor is online. And so if you are looking to invest in this market, Revolved Realty, we've got almost 80 agents now who are ready to go to work for you. It doesn't matter if you're an investor or looking to relocate, we can certainly help find what you're looking for. All of my contact information is below. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'll see you next time on the after video of the Chandler Road project.